In the last video, we ended with a screen that should have looked something like this. Now, I forgot to mention how to get back to the original INAHOR menu. Many of you will probably be clicking on this control dialog, this X right here, and clicking and realizing it does nothing. Counterintuitively, what you have to do is go to the rice crop mapper itself and click on X. When you do that, you might think you're leaving INAHOR altogether, but actually it puts you back into the INAHOR-AD main menu. And then from here, we can go to the next stage, the rice production calculator. Let's go to that. The first thing we need to do is to create a project, unless you've already created one. So please go to Create Project, and project name, I will call this one Trial 1, and the operator name, I'll just put in my initials. Okay, and then from the menu, you can choose that the project you just created, Trial 1. Next, let's go to Planted Area. This is the area that we created in the rice crop mapper in the last exercise. So please click on Open Area and then navigate to that location. So you're inside Rice, INAHOR. It'll take you here by default, I'm pretty sure. Data, Area, Output, Trial 1 is what I called that. Say Open. And let's say you want to see it. You might click Display here, and nothing happens. Now that's not a problem. It just means, it's just letting you know that if you really want to display it, you have to first toggle this View Map on. So if you click on View Map, you get right here, and then if you click Display, you'll have a map that contains these layers. And if you zoom in, you can see what you already know exists from the last time. So this was our result from the last time. Okay. Boundary. This was discussed briefly in the section at the beginning of this module on the various files that you've received. There's a place to find that. Go to Open Boundary Data. This is in your shared folder. Remember, we've got right here Windows INAHOR or whatever you might be calling it. But if you go to Rice, on the desktop, you'll have this shared folder. You can go to Input Data, and inside there, number 4 was Boundary Data. Please double click that. Inside here is a shapefile. This is taken from the GADM database. Details on that in the course notes. Click Open. These villages, well, excuse me, all the villages at different city and municipality levels are part of the same province. If you click Display here, you might think you can see it here if you just hit Display, but the problem is we haven't selected any of the provinces to display. So if we click on the top one and we scroll down and then hold Shift and click on the bottom one and then say Display. Okay, there they are. Let me come in here, zoom in a little bit, and you can see very faintly here, let me turn these off, the boundaries are being shown. Okay? So after loading in the boundary file and confirming that it's there, we can go to Yield Edit, because right now, if you look at this, you'll see that the harvest yield, the growing yield, what's the next one? Planting yield, all of these are 0 right now. So we have to edit that. And how do you edit that? Well, you either know the actual information yourself or you just make a guess. If you click on Yield Edit, it says please select a boundary. So let's do this. Let's select again the top one, scroll down to the bottom, hold Shift, left click, and then Yield Edit. And this will change the information for all of the villages. So let's just go with a number here that's somewhat representative of the Philippines. We don't know the actual information for this area. Well, we do know, we're not using it yet. Let's use 4 tons per hectare. And that'll be for at the province level. So that goes for all of these. If you choose other ones, that's fine, but If you choose just province, then it'll work. And say OK. And you'll notice that these all get converted, and that's what we wanted. The next step, if we go to production, this will allow us to calculate, well, the rice production based on the area planted, harvested, as well as the yield estimates we have. So please click production. This takes a while. All right, it's been about 2 or 3 minutes, and the process is coming to a conclusion now. Should be finished in a second. Okay, it's complete. So please click on OK to dismiss that, and the tallies are all given right here. If you scroll over, you can see that the harvest acreage, the growing average, the growing acreage, they're all given here. Okay, so what we're going to do, it's a little bit hard here to do any analysis inside this window. So what we would like to do is output a CSV file. So please click on Output CSV File, and then choose a place where you can save that. I'm going to go to this rice INAHOR data area output, and I'm going to save this as trial 1 CSV. Save. Cannot copy thumbnail JPEG. Okay. And let me make sure I've actually got it before I do anything else. Data area output trial 1 CSV. There it is. So it did work, and that's fine. What we're going to do in the next video is go through and open this up. But before we do that, one more quick thing. Output shapefile for work in QGIS. Please click on Output Shapefile, and also save that to the same location. Data, area, output, and then file name, trial 1. Okay, good job.